Hey collective, did you miss me? Hopefully everybody's happy, healthy, all that good stuff. Let's get this shit in like pockets. Why is this so difficult? Okay, here we go. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. I always say it all the time, like if you have gifts and you're not expressing them, then it's like literally like slapping the divine in the face or being like, fuck your gift, fuck your couch. You know what I'm talking about? mm-hmm. Furthermore, like sometimes like when you're like super stressed out or, like unaccountably anxious, like it could be a need for creative expression. Are there any other messages from this deck, please and thank you? Boom. Double mission, light workers, starseeds, serve the world by being you. Rage with Medusa. So I feel called to talk about Medusa. So, like, if you don't know the story of Medusa, she was a priestess, a high priestess that was chosen for Athena's temple. And as a high priestess, she was to remain pure. She was not to be like sullied by being with a man. And I believe it was Zeus. Sorry, I'm kind of drawing a blank on that one. But like one of the gods had fallen for her. And even though she constantly like turned him down, he took it. You know what I mean? So she was punished because of somebody else's inability to allow her to walk her path. So that might be pertinent. You have number 11, take off your mask. So I really feel like what this is saying is, like beware of being bitter or being in an energy that you don't genuinely embody because of trauma or people trying to make you minimize or dim your light. It's time to be like, eat a dick, fuck you, and be you, and make sure that you're serving whatever purpose it is and being creative, and that make your life like your life is a canvas, like literally like make your life beautiful to your standards. Like, so you have liberation, which is number 37, and if you look at that sun behind her, it's so stunning, and like she's so free and peaceful. Like, you know that 37 being 10, like whatever cycle this is over, so you're free to be liberated, show who you truly are, and serve your mission as you're supposed to. You also have Mami Wata with naked 30, mind body spirit. It's really time to fall into you and be you, and show us what you're working with, you know what I mean? Like, angels. It says focus on service. Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in the stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. It says steady progress. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. Oh my gosh. Okay, you had joy flip. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. And this is literally falling under that Medusa energy with rage and, trying to remain that beautiful star seed, trying to remain in that light. The more joy that you exude, the more joy you can cultivate in your existence. Even when you're fully within rights to feel some fucking type of way, like at the end of the day, if you remain in bitterness or like misery, the only person that is genuinely affected by that is you. More angels. That was a no card. Conditions aren't favorable right now. It didn't flip out, didn't stay flipped, it's flipped back, so I'm not going to keep it. But I feel like it is pertinent. Like, do be aware of negative thought processes, things like that are trying to creep in on you. And the only reason I didn't keep it and pull it was because everything else here seems to be positively focused. So for it to have flipped like that, I really feel like it's something that is trying to be intrusive. And that could very well just be projection. It says your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. And that's falling under take off your mask. You have Remph, the angel of time. And this is falling under liberation. And you also have, it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes with Isaiah. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. You had be willing to forgive. So I feel like this is like an intrusive energy that keeps trying to pop up. Cut your cords fell out as I was saying that. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. So literally that no, and what was that other one I just talked about? Literally, those are intrusive energies. I think that whatever's created this Medusa energy of rage is literally trying to be intrusive upon your energy. And at this time, you're being asked to really step into who you are and become liberated. Take off your masks, naked, liberation. Like literally, you have an opportunity to rebrand. And I think it's time to focus on joy and whatever else is new in your existence. But definitely cut the cords. Call Archangel Michael in to come in with that sword of truth and cauterize that shit, dude, so it won't grow back. But since Archangel Michael was mentioned, I'm going to pull from the Archangel Michael deck. And then the next card that you had fall out of that particular angel therapy deck was crystals. The energy of crystals supports you and helps you with your present situation. So I'll pull you some crystal cards too in a minute here. You have Archangel Michael yet again. You are working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. And this is falling under rage and joy. You have twin flame. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. Take off your masks and your children are well cared for is where that's falling under. Do be aware though, there are a whole collective of us that have literally turned down that twin flame contract as part of our mission. And we're willing to accept the one that's going to love us opposed to the one that, you know what I mean, like that we signed up with. From the Archangel Michael deck, you have trust your inner guidance. Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. It says, please help me hear, feel, and see, and know the divine guidance that I have asked and prayed for. Allow me to keep my ego out of the way so your wisdom can come streaming through me for my own benefit and for those around me. This is falling under liberation and time. Archangel Michael, is there anything else that needs to be said, please? And thank you. It says you've created this situation and you have the power to change it. The prayer on this is, thank you for letting me lean on your strength and for reminding me of my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. This is falling under this naked card, and it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. You have citrine, happiness, joy, and light. And that's the second time you've had joy mentioned. So it's really time to stay in that delusionally happy, retardedly optimistic, just, you know what I mean? Like, beautiful energy of like, I can, I will, I am, you know? You also have ruby, wealth, wisdom, and success in love. You have amethyst, peace, intuition, and spirituality. And lepidolite, peace, tranquility, and restful sleep. I want to pull some romance angels because what I'm thinking this is that you've ended a relationship and maybe there's a new one coming in, but that can't happen until you're willing to take off the mask and liberate yourself from the rage and bitterness of this fucked up situation. You have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And yet again, that to me speaks of that joy energy of being in the moment, being present, and being happily grounded in that moment. You have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And you have children. Your love life is being affected by children. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And you have wedding. So this Isaiah card, it shows a pregnant woman. And it speaks of giving birth to new ideas, situations. But the lady in the card is literally getting ready to give birth. Like, she's big pregnant. She's not little pregnant. So maybe what this is you're in this Medusa energy, feeling this rage, this frustration. Why can't I say that? Frustration. About maybe being baby trapped or just stuck with a baby that's coming. And maybe there's a new partner that's in your energy, but you're not feeling that this is the right time for that because of the situation that you're currently in. I think that part of maybe your frustration is this is a situation that you've manifested, maybe not in this current way, but you've manifested it in the sense of like wanting a baby or something like that. And now the divine is literally asking you to maintain creative accountability and make this situation work. But I think you are being asked to allow an energy into your energy. Hold on, let me get some tarot. You have strength on the bottom and star on the split. You have the Seven of Cups, and the Three of Cups is reversed. So there is illusion about some kind of celebratory energy. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Nine of Cups reversed. Or excuse me, the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So, like I said, you manifested the situation with this baby. And now you've realized that the celebratory energy surrounding it was an illusion. The stability that's attached to this Two of Cups energy, it was some kind of deceptive ploy. You rushed into this situation with this Knight of Swords. You realized that it wasn't the truth with the Ace of Swords reversed. And with this Four of Pentacles reversed, you're not... You're holding back, but you're not wanting to. with this Four of Pentacles reversed and this Queen of Wands reversed, I think Spirit's really asking you to maintain distance from this other person, that you need to cut off the sexual energy and all of the bullshit, that there is, like I said before, there was another partner mentioned in your energy, but I think that you're not wanting to give that your attention because you're feeling like it's not right or it's not the right time. You have the Eight of Cups. What is the, can you clarify the Eight of Cups? What are they walking away from? I need clarification on the Eight of Cups, please, and thank you. Oh, Justice flipped. I was going to say that. So I think you're walking away from this new partner and whatever situation you have there. I don't think it's an actual like romantic relationship, but you're trying to walk away from it prior to it becoming that. And I think that that's wrong. I think that's the wrong direction. I hate when a deck goes quiet and I still need clarification. You have the Seven of Swords on the bottom. Page of Coins reversed. The Eight of Wands. And then the Four of Coins reversed again. Nine of Wands, the Tower, and the World. And then the Queen of Wands flips upright. And then the Empress. Literally. So, okay. Yeah. So you have the Seven of Swords. So the person that is the other parentage of this baby is a liar. There's deception. You also had that Seven of Cups earlier, which is illusion. So there's a lot of fuckery going on. Like I said before, you seem to have been baby trapped. So you have the Page of Coins. They're not wanting to put in the work to pay attention to the details that are necessary, things like that. There's Eight of Wands, which is communication. So they're still trying to get at you. They're still trying to get in your mix. You have the Four of Coins. You're not holding back from that situation, but that's leaving you in this Nine of Wands energy of needing to look over your shoulder, feeling annoyed, feeling some type of way because you feel all the deception and the fuckery, which you will feel it even more with that baby inside of you. That baby could be the one feeling it even. That Nine of Wands energy leaves you in a tower. And if you continue to let this person back into your energy, you have the World with a new cycle. You need to let that go. You have this Queen of Wands and this Empress card both. I think that this World card is asking you which cycle do you want to be in. I would have liked for it to come out reverse to say that this cycle with this person is over, but it doesn't seem to be that way. I think at this point in time, you have a choice. Do you want to stay in this energy of Four of Coins reversed and the Queen of Wands reversed, or do you want to flip those coins and become the Queen of Wands upright with the Empress. It says, find a blessing in disguise. How can you serve? And this is the second card you've had about service. And that's another thing too, is like, you know, serving can also, like I said about the creative energy, like being of service, being creative, those are great outlets for information or for energy outlet, like, you know what I mean, like to be released. It says step out of your comfort zone. And I think yet again, that's speaking of maybe trying to make a situation work because of this baby, or trying to make a situation work because you're just comfortable in it, or because of societal norms, or like what we've been conditioned to think that, you know, okay, well, if there's a baby, then this person's the parent, they have to be there. That's not the case. Trust me, I know things. You have traveling and fighting, the outsider, and moment to moment. You have experiencing, and this card really speaks of like just enjoying every little moment and feeling the connectedness you have to everything, which is a great energy to be in if you're connecting, or if you're, you know what I mean, like if there's a baby in the midst, like literally, like connect to yourself, like your inner self, and connect to that little human that's inside of you, like literally. And then you have guilt. Stop letting this person get in your head with guilt. This is falling on this world card. Stop allowing this cycle to repeat. You have change. Allow, and this is another card of cycles too, literally. Like, allow the situation to change. Allow that cycle to no longer repeat itself. And find the blessing in disguise. You have clinging to the past, literally. This card really, like the way like the guidebook is on this is like there's like glitz, glitter, and glam, like beauty all around this person, but they're literally like in rags, and they're like stuck in this box of all of their thoughts of the past and all the bullshit, this delusional mess that their head's stuck in. And they can't even enjoy like all of the sparkly goodness around them. You have understanding. And this card literally speaks of being a caged bird and not understanding that the sky is yours. You just have to allow yourself to get out of the cage. The cage is literally open. You have an opportunity to change the cycle, stop the pattern. You have moment to moment, literally. Enjoy life moment to moment, and realize that there's so much new and exciting that's coming for you, being offered to you with this change of I wanted to say family size or dependence, but literally, like, this one is literally the Queen of Wands in a different deck. It's synonymous with the Queen of Wands, and it speaks of the Queen of Fire. Literally, she's so abundant and so beautiful and so amazing, and it's really her get down in her life to share with others and just spread her abundance. And you have laziness. And this card speaks of like dude's chilling poolside with his pina colada. He thinks that he's made it to the top. He thinks that this is good, but he's not realizing that like all these mirrors and shit around him are cracking, and his whole fucking palace that he thinks he's achieved is about to fall apart and crash and crumble around him. So literally stop thinking that what you've got is good enough, because there is something better. That's not the end of the journey. The bird that's in the background flying, you can't really see it that well. That's a dove, and it's literally flying, which to me, that brings me back to the understanding card, that you literally have the opportunity to soar to new heights. You just have to realize that the destination that you're at is not the one. You have trust, and that speaks of trusting in the divine and allowing the situation to unfold. It's saying jump. Literally, the divine will catch you. There's pink fluffy clouds for you to land in. You won't hit the ground. This one's totality. This one speaks of literally trapeze, performance artists, and how they have to be completely present and in the moment, or else one small move could end their situation. And I think that that's really pertinent in the fact that, like, when you're choosing to become a single parent, or you're choosing a different path other than the one that you're comfortable with, you really have to be aware of what you're doing and the path that you're choosing, and of every step that you're taking, so that you don't misstep and have regrets in the end. This card is flowering, and it literally speaks of the same thing as this Queen of Fire sharing card, where she's like the ultimate like picture of femininity. Like, she's sitting on a lotus, no mud, no lotus, but she's sitting on a lotus. She's literally just snapping her fingers to the rhythm of life, dancing, being beautiful, being feminine, and spreading seeds wherever she goes, because her garment is literally covered in flower seeds, and she's just allowing her beauty to be spread to those that are lucky enough to encounter it. This one's receptivity, and it really speaks of being in that feminine energy of being receptive. And I think that that's really speaking of what's being offered to you from the creator themselves, being receptive to the gift of the situation, finding that blessing in disguise, and allowing yourself to literally become naked before the stars, be who you are, be liberated, take off your masks, and allow yourself to get out of that Medusa energy of like rage that you are fully entitled to be in. You have traveling and fighting, and literally when I picked up the deck, those were the cards that were on the bottom, was traveling, fighting, moment to moment. Literally, like, this traveling card is telling you, like, it looks daunting, but at the end of the day, the sun's gonna rise and you're still gonna keep pushing, because the mountain itself has treasures, And then this fighting card speaks of somebody who's really just ready to fucking blow at any fucking minute. You need to get out of this energy with this other person, because that willingness, that waiting for the problem, waiting for the fight, that's not healthy, and that's not our fucking birthright as light beings. Like, you're not even supposed to be in that energy just off rip. But then you have this baby coming into the mix, and that's just super unhealthy. Like, that's creating another epigenetic mess. Like, it's more trauma, more bullshit. You're just keeping the cycle going. Allow that fucking world card to flip. Allow that cycle to be done. Oh, my couch is little. Holy Spirit, what is the healing energy we can get out of this deck, please and thank you. You have stories. I leave you the memory of healing tales. And you have eagle totem, rise above to widen your vision. And I really feel like this is just like, it's maybe it's because it's a bird, but it's reminding me of that understanding card, and that possibilities card. Literally, it has an eagle on it too, like flying through the sky. You really have to, like I said before about the epigenetics and like the generational curse breaking and all that bullshit, like, do you really want to bring this baby into another toxic family dynamic? It's really, with great power comes great responsibility. You know what I'm talking about? Like, literally, like, it's time to break these cycles of, you know, like unhealthy dynamics and miserable situations where we're putting on a fake smile. Like, with these, we can't do that anymore with these new generations of children, these star children. They're fully aware of our energy before they're aware of the situation. So the old modus operandi that we were all raised under, where, you know, we were sheltered and we weren't aware of all of the fuck shit that was going on behind the scenes, because our parents and our families had so many secrets and so many skeletons in the closet. These kids are more in tune, more in touch than any of us are, and literally it's our duty to create situations where we don't have to wear a mask. Take off your masks, literally, with life, with everything, so that you're not having to put up a front with these children that are so fucking in tune that you fuck them up more by trying to like hide the reality from them, because they're fucking aware. Are there any messages from this deck, please and thank you? Are there any messages from this deck? You have magic, creativity, love, cleanse, and caution. And I think that's like just a summation of what I've been saying. Literally, it's time to like be that ultimate alchemist, be that magician, execute your creativity, make the situation work. It's time to exude love, live in love, and cleanse your energy of this person, and be cautious of what you're cultivating in your life at this time. I like to talk shit, and I think my guides do too, so I normally end it with the Rebel deck, but I'm going to end it with the I don't care, because I don't think you need somebody talking shit to you right now. says, I'm always a child. Oh, and party in your heart. Look at this. I'm always a child. That's what I say. You know, be joyful, be happy, exude your light, even in the darkest of moments. And then look at this. Look at this. Party in your heart. How fucking cute. Do not regret anything. You are the unicorn. You can make this happen. Sometimes I need help. And that little baby needs help. Are there any final messages, please, and thank you? Any final messages? Oh. I dare to declare my love. So yeah, declare your love for this little creature that you're going to bring into this world. Party in your heart. And don't regret anything. Bye, collective. I hope it works out.